And we're live. Good morning. My name is Max Solo. I'm the owner of Max Built LLC here in Charlotte. And today I thought about bringing a very special guest, a very young man that chose a certain career. Wanted to talk to him because what I see is a lot of young men. They either know exactly what they're doing, going to school, getting a career, and then a lot of other young men, they're kind of lost in life. They don't know what to do. Me personally, when I was young, I chose the real estate construction industry, not because I had no choice, but because I saw the potential, I saw the value. I was excited about learning new skills, trades, exploring the city, being in new places all the time, meeting people. So that's why I chose it. And today we have, turns out he's my nephew, named Aleks, right?
Yes, sir.
How old are you, Aleks?
19.
19. And Aleks chose to go into the plumbing industry willingly. His father is very successful, also in the plumbing industry. He's got multiple houses paid off, which makes me kind of jealous sometimes. And Aleks, I just wanted you to come in and kind of pick your brain why at 19 years old you chose what you chose, because a lot of young men at your age have no idea what you're doing. And for me, when I talk to you, and from when I hear like word of mouth, when we talk to the family, it looks like you chose this. You weren't pushed into it, and it sounds like you're excited about it. So I just wanted to find out why, how, and what. So can you? I guess you're 19. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well,
Starting from when you're born.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Probably starting from 16. Like, I know when we turn 16, our parents start, and even in the back of our minds, we got to figure out what are we doing in life.
Yeah.
So let's start there. We don't have to go all the way to day one.
Well, it first started when I was in school. I realized school is not for me. I don't want to do college or pursue anything further at the moment. So I knew I would have to probably do some sort of trade or physical labor job, because I was fine with trade school, but I can't sit down for 8 hours a day and just listen to a teacher all day. I have to actually get hands-on. So that's kind of where it started at in school. So I knew I'd have to do something. And then once I got out of school, after getting tired of the restaurant industry, not paying enough, too demanding, I decided to go with plumbing, because I have an in with my dad at his current company, and it's pretty lucky, I guess, because you can't just get in with no experience most of the time. You need some sort of experience or education. So I did get lucky with that, having an in with my father. So that's where it all started at.
Okay. How long ago was this?
This was about 2 months ago.
Okay.
But it started about 6 months ago, at the end of 2024, where I asked for a raise and I didn't get it. And as soon as I went on my lunch break,
you decided?
Yeah, I was like, yo, Pops, this isn't for me anymore.
Yeah.
Give me a job interview, and he did, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I started working about 2 months ago.
Okay. Now I know you talked about possibly welding, HVAC. Are those off the table, or are you more excited about plumbing? And why? I know I guess the picture is starting to get clear that you have an in with your dad. Was that the deciding factor, or are you still interested in welding or HVAC?
That wasn't the deciding factor. I wanted to make some money, so I knew I'd probably be able to get a job there and train under him. And I still wanted to go to another career, potentially like HVAC. That's my main option, but also welding or electrical, something like that. I would like to do. But right now I just want some money. So yeah.
Don't we all?
Yeah. That's
The more
sure.
the better.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Yeah, your dad's one of the best.
Oh yeah.
He's one of the top. Well, probably one of the top makers in Charlotte too.
Oh yeah.
Earning that money.
He's one of the best plumbers.
Yeah. Are you, so how do you, so a lot of people maybe used to look down on the construction industry, on the trades. How do you see it right now at your age? Like, do you see potential, or is this a stepping stone? Because I know I keep telling all the young guys, learn, if you don't want to go to school, go to college, learn a trade. You can make so much money. One of my plumbers, I was mind blown when I just got my GC license. He had an airplane, really nice house, really nice cars, was adopting children, which is really expensive.
Yeah.
Had a whole wing dedicated to like a theater room / game room. And, you know, I was like, a plumber? So I see potential. What about you? How do you see it?
I think there's a lot of potential for sure. There's a lot of automation going on nowadays. Like with the factories, they can completely do this with AI. And this is like, trades are one of those jobs that won't go away, get taken away by automation, because you're always gonna need people there to do the actual hard work. And because robots, they can't, well, not right now, but maybe in the future, but right now they can't take over that kind of stuff. And I know a lot of people don't like to do these hard, like manual labor jobs, so there's gonna be increase and there's always gonna be work for it. Versus, I know like a doctor, somebody who just got like spent 8 years in school and they can't find a job for it, besides being like an assistant nurse. And you know, I didn't like that idea of going to school for all this time and then there's not even a job available. Versus with the trade industry, there's always gonna be work.
So with the company you just started working with, did you go through training, or are you going through training?
Yeah, I'm still going through training.
So it's like hands-on right away, or do you have to go through like orientation?
Well, yeah, we have to do a safety orientation.
Okay.
And then after the safety orientation, we do all the training.
Okay.
Learn all the safety stuff first. Then we get into actual hands-on training.
Okay.
Go into the field with an experienced technician.
Okay.
In this case, my father. And like after the first week, I'm already doing everything myself. He's just there supervising me.
So he just throws you in the deep end?
Yeah, he's just watching.
Go do it.
Exactly. He's just there supervising me.
Yeah.
He doesn't touch anything.
Wow.
Only if I like really need the help, if it's something I don't know yet.
Yeah.
And he's trying to teach me it.
Yeah.
Then he'll help me. But if I already know how to do it, he's gonna make me do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's how the training is right now.
I think that's really cool. A lot of the so a lot of sons don't follow in their father's footsteps. They try to go completely the opposite direction. I think that's pretty cool. You know, you and your dad are working together.
Yeah.
A little bonding experience.
Too much bonding.
Yeah, too much bonding. Probably some stories you guys can share later on, laugh about. Anything surprising about the industry that you've learned?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of surprises?
Yeah.
Anything you can talk about, or
yeah.
Trade secrets?
I could talk about it, but
Okay.
I mean, I was shocked when I saw like what homeowners insurance would do. Like, I thought it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
For example, I just unclogged this lady's toilet. She had a toilet clog on the second story, and it's all carpet up there. And she has all hardwood flooring on the first floor. And it flooded the bathroom. It wouldn't turn off the toilet, and the whole bathroom flooded out into the hallway on the carpet, and it flooded through the ceiling. But on the hardwood floor, it was only like a 5-foot radius of where it got actually damaged. And there were some cracks in the floor, but I didn't know that they would get the whole floor replaced. I thought it would just be like a spot repair.
Yeah.
And homeowners insurance covers it all.
Yeah.
A whole like first floor replacement, and the carpet, they got water damaged upstairs.
Wow. She must have some good, or That's what homeowners insurance does.
Yeah.
But yeah, hardwood, you pretty much have to replace the whole thing.
Yeah.
Once it gets damaged. It's almost impossible to match old with the new. It'll look weird.
Yeah.
You just replace the whole thing. Any complaints
Oh yeah.
or hardships
Oh yeah.
that we can talk about? Let's not put down any companies. I know.
Oh, not the companies.
Both, it comes with pros and cons. So you're in a trade industry, so you're gonna learn a lot, see a lot, feel a lot, and that's what I just want to talk about: the human experience, the young man human experience.
Yeah. No, I actually don't have any complaints about any companies or like, clients. Like there's always gonna be there's always gonna be difficult clients.
I'm talking about the trade in general.
But about the trade in general, I mean, it is what it is. It's plumbing. You're gonna get dirty, crawling in sewage. But I've had a bad experience with the city workers. Like, man, I've had multiple city workers come out, and then they would come out like a day or two after I did the work, because once we did our part, and then we would call our camera guy, because we believe the pipe is broken, when you pull out roofs. And camera guy would tell him it's under the city, so the city has to do the work, because you can't, it's a city road, you can't just demolish it and work on it. And I've had like twice already where the city comes out and badmouths us and the work we do, and they were like, yeah, the plumber's got something stuck in the pipe. Like, we didn't get anything stuck in the pipe.
Wow. So there's like beef going on between the service guys and the city guys?
Yes.
Wow.
And then another one that just recently happened, the city came out and they told the lady that we placed the roots in the pipe.
Wow.
I pulled out like 3 feet worth of tree roots, like a large amount, or grass roots. I couldn't tell what it was, but it was a bunch of roots. And I cleared the pipe, like, and nothing would flush, so I cleared it. I pulled out all the roots multiple times. And then when the city came out, they said, there ain't no roots in here, the pipe is not broken, but I found the roots, so.
Yeah.
And then she called the managers and complained to them. And then the managers had asked us for the story, and thankfully I took photos.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, do you take pictures?
Yeah, not all the time, but sometimes when it's like that, I took photos, thankfully.
Yeah.
And they complained, but I had the proof. And I mean, they were watching me the whole time. So
the city was?
No, the homeowners.
Okay, so they saw the roots.
Yeah, they were outside the whole time, and I showed them as soon as I pulled it out. So I didn't, there was proof, and I'm sure there are cameras over there too.
Yeah,
that would prove my story, but
just
bad experience.
I actually didn't know that. I did have issues. Well, not issues, just a little difficult with the city bureaucracy trying to get them out there to put the cameras in the sewers. For me personally, I need to find the taps. Sometimes there's existing taps to a new construction home that the city pre-installed. So a lot of times it's kind of difficult to get them out there to point me, it's right here, dig here. But I didn't know there's beef going on.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I'm assuming, are they paying you well at least?
Yeah, right now I'm getting paid hourly.
Okay.
And then after that, after training, it'll get a little better.
Okay. You get commission off jobs?
Yeah, afterwards.
All right. And how long do you see yourself doing this?
Currently, at least 2 years minimum.
Okay. And then maybe trying another trade?
Maybe, yeah.
Or if you make good money, stay in this trade?
Yeah.
Like, but what's your 5-year goal for Aleks?
Well, right now, do at least 2 years of plumbing. You need about 4,000 hours, and then you could go get your license for plumbing.
Okay.
You have to go to school for that, but you can get a license for it after about 4,000 hours.
Okay.
So do that. Hopefully get a license so I can have the experience and the skill, the know-how. And then probably keep working here for a little longer, and then maybe expand into something else.
Do you see yourself getting a plumber's license?
Probably.
Okay, that's good. It's good to have. If you're going to be in the trade industry, it's good to be licensed.
Yeah.
Get more work that way, make more money.
Oh yeah.
So what's a day in the life of Aleks right now with the industry?
Well, wake up at 7 a.m. Well, no, the day starts at 7 a.m.
Okay.
So we're on call at 7 a.m.
Okay.
So I wake up around 6:50, but usually if there's no jobs, we sleep in a little longer, but that's not typical. It's like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks you get a day where you start at like 10 or 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But usually we're on call from 7 a.m. and then we get a job, we head out there, we do the work. Sometimes the jobs will be easy, it'll be like 20, 30-minute job,
Mm-hmm.
but then sometimes it'll be like a 4-hour job.
Mm-hmm.
Or in this case, we just did a nursing home. We spent like 10 hours there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was something, but it was a good experience.
Okay.
And good skills to learn.
So 7 a.m. that probably means somebody wakes up and discovers something's clogged or leaking, right?
Yeah, or somebody could call a little earlier, but if there's no technicians available,
Yeah, they have to wait.
yeah, they have to wait.
Okay.
And as soon as 7 a.m. comes, we log in. They send us the job immediately,
Okay.
and then you head over there. And yeah, you do the work.
Just take care of it.
Yeah, and if it's just something like stuck in the actual toilet,
Mm-hmm.
that could take like 20 minutes, just auger it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the whole sewer line, it could take like an hour or two,
Yeah.
or more if it's something tricky.
Yeah.
And then we do a couple of jobs. We take a lunch break for about an hour, once a day, and then we end our day at about 7:30.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a long day.
but lately it's been a little busier. We like one night I stayed out till 2 a.m.
Wow.
Another one midnight.
Wow.
This is starting at like 7 a.m. So
So you get paid overtime, right?
no,
No? Just
Yeah.
hourly?
yeah. Right now I'm only allowed to get paid for 40 hours a week.
Okay.
So
So what happens when so you just clock off Wednesday?
no, I just on my timesheet.
early? Yeah.
I'm only allowed to put 40 hours on the timesheet.
Mm-hmm.
They told me I'm not allowed to get more than 40 hours a week, but that's just paid. They said I could still, train
Okay.
more.
So okay.
So-
So you're pretty much like in training right now.
Yeah, so right now I'm
Trying to
working.
learn as much as you can.
Yeah, right now it's like 55, 60-hour work
Okay.
weeks.
But only getting paid for 40.
Only getting paid for
Yeah,
40.
that's part of the training process.
Yeah, but I don't mind because I'm getting
You learn
labor.
a lot.
Yeah.
You learn something new every single project. I mean, I've been doing this over 20 years. I'm still learning every day. I'll
Yeah.
learn something new. So the more the better.
Oh yeah.
Any crazy stories you can talk about so far, or is it a little bit early, or or not able to talk about it on camera? That's okay if you can't.
Off the records.
Okay, off the records. Okay.
Yeah, off the
Okay.
records.
All right. Next question. The ladies want to know: are you single?
No,
No. Oh,
Nope.
Sorry, ladies.
unfortunately.
A good-looking man taken. All right. And buddy, he's taken. It's okay. Good boy. Do you have any questions, Aleks?
No. Well, how's life been going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I actually I keep hearing really good things about you. Very proud of you.
Thank
You
you.
got a good head on your shoulders. That's why I wanted to bring you in, because I was kind of like you when I was younger. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I can go to school and get a career, but then am I going to be happy? And I saw builders and trade professionals making all this money, and my dad was already kind in the field. So I just took it and ran with it, and to this day I haven't regretted it ever. Not even one day. I enjoy what I do. So I heard what you did. You weren't pushed into it. Like, you had no choice. You know, I gotta pay bills, and I don't know what else to do. You chose this career, and you're following through and getting it done. And I know you're a responsible young man. So I'm like, I need to talk to this guy, pick his brain a little bit. Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. And actually, the real reason we're here is we're doing an intervention. Guys, come on in. Just kidding. That was a joke.
I thought you were serious. I'm like, there's no way there's been people there the whole time.
Oh, that was a joke. Did that scare you a little bit?
I thought you were serious. I'm like, what do I need intervention for?
For being a good boy. No, Alex, appreciate it. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Looking good. I'm sure the ladies are crying.
They are.
But yeah, let us know if you're single.
Will do.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And that concludes our interview.
Alex, you want to train at my house? I got some plumbing issues.
What kind of plumbing issues?